So you're having lots of nightmares and nothing that you do seems to get rid of them. Well, what if you could turn those negative experiences into something positive? What if you could turn each of your nightmares into a lucid dream? So if you've been on this channel a while, you might already know some of this since I've talked about this in previous videos, but I often get messages from people who've been having lots of nightmares asking how they can get rid of them. And I thought it was kind of funny because this is a channel mostly built around lucid dreaming, and actually one of the easiest ways to get rid of your nightmares is to turn them into lucid dreams. So where did this idea even come from? Well, it came from the fact that I basically don't really have nightmares anymore. Don't get me wrong, I certainly do have scary dreams, but typically they're scary for a few seconds and then I realise that I'm safe and can wake myself up anytime. I don't always become fully lucid, but I'm always at least aware of the fact that I have that escape method, that I can wake myself up. And that is because something in me just innately recognises these common themes that we see in nightmares and realises that connection between that and dreaming and knows that I can wake myself up. This has come from years and years of lucid dreaming and years of nightmares. But you don't have to be lucid dreaming for years to actually do this. In fact, I actually think this is probably one of the most common ways that someone has their first lucid dream. You see, when I've actually looked around to see what other people's first lucid dreams were, I've seen a recurring experience, and that is that someone had their first lucid dream because they were having nightmares as a child. And when they were having these nightmares, they actually went to one of their parents, they told them about these scary dreams they were having, and their parents reassured them and told them, don't worry, it's just a dream. Sometimes they even went a step further and told this person that if they encounter that particular thing again, that monster, or they're being chased again or whatever, that they should just remember that it's a dream. This person kept this in mind, and sure enough, next time they encountered that thing in a dream, they actually remembered what their parents told them, and suddenly they were lucid. They were aware that they were in a dream. So clearly, you don't need to have had a single lucid dream before for this to work. And if it can work for a kid that's never had a lucid dream before, it certainly can work for you. And really, that's all there is to the method. You essentially just have to recognize your nightmares as a dream sign in themselves. And I think there are really 3 steps to this. The first is identifying those dream signs. So analyze your nightmares, have a look at them, and particularly look for any common themes. Are you always being chased? Is there always a particular monster? Are you always in a particular scary place, or encountering and reliving some bad memory from your past? Well, the next step is to tell yourself that when you encounter this particular thing, or multiple things if there are, that you will recognise that you're in a dream. The third and final step is also, if you do encounter any of these things, to perform a reality check. And this is just because it is very easy when we're dreaming to have no clue and to think we're wide awake and going about our normal day. So you could be going about your day as normal and you encounter something scary that reminds you of one of your nightmares, but you brush it off because you're awake right now and it's not a dream right now. Except it actually is, because that's how dreams are, they can be deceptive. So remember to always do reality checks when you encounter any of these things that you've identified as themes. If you want to learn how to do reality checks, I have several videos on that on my channel, so be sure to check those out. And when you do those reality checks, make sure to take them seriously. Don't do them just as practice for when you're dreaming. Every time that you actually encounter that dream sign or something related to it, and you do that reality check, you're doing it because you could be dreaming right now. I know it feels like you're 100% certain that you're awake, but it's going to feel like that when you're actually dreaming a lot of the time too. So you need to take it seriously and realize that this could be a dream right now, and you're testing to see whether or not it is. So try this technique out and maybe you'll turn some of your nightmares, or even all of them, into lucid dreams. I hope you found this helpful. Now, if you'd like to learn more about lucid dreaming and other lucid dreaming techniques, I highly recommend checking out the Lucid Dream book. It is my complete one-stop guide to lucid dreaming, and you can find out more about it by checking out the link in the top right hand corner or down in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and enable all notifications so you can stay up to date when my new videos come out. And if you want to keep watching right now, check out one of those videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you there soon. Take care.